Hey folks, it's Phil with Seachoice, here with another YouTube video today to show you guys our battery cables and just do a quick replacement of my buddy's old ones here that are starting to fray in a few places. And I can show you some of the advantages of the Seachoice ones so it doesn't happen in the future. Pretty straightforward, just gonna disconnect the old battery cable from the negative ground here, which shouldn't be too difficult. So he has a cable tied to a few other different cables. So I'm going to snip these cable ties out. Give you an idea of where it's running. So here's the old line. You can see here at the top, the covering starting to separate from the terminal. So it's a good time to replace it with the Seachoice version where it has the reinforced covers to prevent just that from happening. I'll go ahead and put it back up here exactly how I found it, which seemed like he had it running through here in between the metal. I'll try and follow that same pattern and then connect it just as I found it. Yeah, there we go. As you can see, easy replacement. Got the advantages of these covers, and we'll do it on the positive side as well. To complete the job. Okay, here's the positive terminal, and this one has a battery clamp on it, which I brought some of these. We can go ahead and put that on this cable too. I know that's what he wants to do eventually, so we can have quick on-off to his battery. We'll do that in a minute, but might as well rerun this one as well. So I'm going to follow this up, follow it up, follow it up. So next what we're going to do is we're going to run this. This is actually the positive. This black cable here is the positive battery cable. You'll see it's connected here to the starter, runs throughout the top of the engine, then down through everything, and then back out towards the battery. Next step is I'm going to disconnect it from the starter. Go ahead and put all this hardware in my pocket. So there's the end that's running to the engine. Keep that in my pocket. Oh, and with some luck, we got it through. So that's a win. The only thing that we've disconnected is the battery cable from the starter up there. Along the way, we clipped some of the cable ties, keeping the wires together. So the only one that we're gonna have to remember is this positive wire that's running to, I believe, is the switchboard. So simply, with a wing nut, a very rusted wing nut, we'll have to get some degreaser on there and loosen that up. Excellent, it fits through, so that was easy on us. Just like this here, with this leading end covering it. If you follow us around to the other end of this cable, I'll show you where we'll put on our battery terminals and make it for a quick, easy on and off the battery. Let's completely get this old battery cable off with the wing nut here. All right, so goodbye old battery cable. This is a fairly old terminal. We can put some new Seachoice ones on. I got those in the bag. So we'll be attaching these terminals to the new battery cables. Fairly straightforward, but looks a lot better than the old ones did. Right? They were both, I think he was missing one of them actually. So at least now, red on red, black on black. Just helps keep everything straightforward and easy to follow. And then with this one here, he had this wire connected to his battery cable. So this is powering something. I follow it through here, it disappears into the loom. But I imagine it goes up to that switchboard there doing something. So just to put it back the way we found it, I'll include it here. All right, so wasn't rocket science, but it definitely looks prettier, and it's clear to understand, you know, what's my positive, what's my negative. And now he's actually got a terminal for his negative side. So that will make, you know, attaching to the battery a lot quicker. And then the only thing we didn't do was cable tie everything back together, but that's because I expect we're gonna rewire this whole boat. So once I put the cable ties on, we're just gonna have to snip them off. So I'm gonna leave those off, get some direction on what we wanna do with the rest of the wiring. And then we can go ahead and pretty it up with the cable ties at the very end. Thanks, I hope you found this video useful. It's pretty straightforward, replacing old battery cables without a cover that, you know, starting to show signs of chafing, with the Seachoice versions that have a nice cover, brand new. And now instead of black on black, we've got black and red to signal positive and negative. If you have any questions, please drop them into the comments below, and we'll do our best to answer them or answer them in a future video.